All right, so I cover a wide variety of topics in my videos, and they're basically all centered around masculinity in some type of way. And what I just saw in the gym should motivate every man out there to exercise and go to the gym consistently. So let's get straight into it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button though. So what I just saw at the gym, I go to Planet Fitness, all right? What I just saw at the gym, this kid had to be no older than like 13 or 14 years old. He in there doing his thing. He in there going hard. Planet Fitness has a promotion right now during the summer months. I believe the ages are 13 to 19. You can come in and work out for free during the summertime if you're between the ages of 13 and 19. This is a 13, 14-year-old boy in there doing this thing. He doing exercises in there that's challenging to me as a grown 37-year-old man. All right, so things like that should definitely encourage and motivate and inspire other men out there as well to get in the gym. Like seriously, yo. So many men have that excuse, man, I don't got time. I need to be motivated. I need to be encouraged, all that good stuff, you know. And the thing is, you just got to go. You just got to go out there and get started. You know, it's easier said than done, but even if you just start like at 5 minutes per day, do like 5 or 10 push-ups per day. You know, you don't got to start with an hour per day. You don't got to start with 1,000 push-ups per day or anything outrageous like that, but just get started, you know, baby steps, like literally, seriously. Those baby steps eventually turn into bigger steps. Eventually it snowballs into something entirely different. But what I just saw at the gym even motivated me. And I go to the gym consistently. I go to the gym every day, sometimes twice a day, all right? So what I just saw from that young kid motivated me to just keep going, you know, because we all know how it was, you know, as young men, you know, when we were in our preteens, when we were young teenagers. I think it's safe to say that a lot of us men at some point when we were younger, we wanted to be fit. We wanted to have big muscles. We wanted to be swole. We wanted to be as strong as we can be. We wanted to have big biceps, big shoulders, a big back, strong abs that you can see. I'm pretty sure that most of us men had that desire at some point in our lives, especially when we were younger. And it's never too late. It's never too late. You may be 40 years old. You may be 50 years old. You may be in your 30s like me watching this video saying like, yeah, man, I need to get back in the gym. Like, yeah, you need to get back in the gym, bro. Like, seriously. You know, I had to get that motivation at some point too. It took for me to go to the doctor and find out that I was a pre-diabetic to get myself up in the gym and stop making excuses. You know, so I like what I seen from that kid today at the gym. And then it's other people up there as well that I see on a consistent basis that are up there exercising, doing what they can do. It's a guy up there, handicapped. He's in a wheelchair. Comes in there all the time. He does his thing. You know, he doesn't have full use of his legs. I don't know exactly what condition he has, but he doesn't have full use of his legs. So he's in a wheelchair. And what he does is he climbs out of his wheelchair, holds on to the treadmill, and he does what he can. He does what he can. And, you know, respect to him, because again, I don't know what his condition is called. I want to be respectful, but he climbs up there, he does his thing, and he walks. He in a full sweat. He going hard. He lift weights. He do all that. And sometimes I'm sitting there like, man, I don't feel like being in the gym. Like once I see him, it's like, dang, I better start moving, yo, because that's what I be thinking. You know, not that I want to outdo him or anything, but it's just that motivating. You know what I'm saying? And there's another guy, I see him up there from time to time. I got the black card at Planet Fitness, by the way, so I can just go to any Planet Fitness in the nation, you know. But anyway, I go to a lot of different Planet Fitnesses. I mainly go to just one, but I'm all over the place, you know. But the one that I mainly go to, I even see a guy, he comes in there, I kid you not, he has one hand. He has one hand. I didn't even notice it. It's just sometimes you can see people right in front of you working out sometimes. So I kid you not, I'm in the gym, and this guy, you know, what was he doing? He was doing he's either doing the lat pull down, or he was doing the shoulder press machine. So I'm like, okay, I ain't thinking nothing of it. It's like right in front of me, and he's doing the shoulder press machine. And I look up like, wait a minute, this dude has one hand. He's under the shoulder press, somehow using his wrist, because he's only got one hand. Somehow using his wrist, and he's and here I am like, man, I hate the shoulder press machine. I mean, it's got its benefits, don't get me wrong, but I do not like that machine. So just seeing him do that motivated me, just like I hope it can motivate you guys to get into the gym, take your health seriously, take your exercise seriously, take your appearance seriously, you know, because at the end of the day, that's one of a few things that we can control in our lives, you know. So just seeing that, and that's another guy that I'm not thinking about. It's another person, but I forgot who it is. But yeah, but when I see things like that at the gym, and I kid you not, since Planet Fitness had this promotion, I don't get paid by them or anything like that. I'm just saying, I go to Planet Fitness though. But ever since they had that promotion, I look up and I be like, yo, like, where's this kid's parents at? Like, that's how young a lot of these, well, some of these people be in the gym. Seriously. Because like I say, a lot of us men at some point in our lives, more than likely it was when we were much younger, in young 20s, pre-teens, early teenage years, high school years, you know, maybe you were on the basketball team, the football team or whatever, you ran track and field and you were in tip-top condition. You know, you wanted to get swole, you wanted to get muscles, you wanted to be as strong as you can be, all those good things, you know. And when I see them, it reminds me of that, like, wow, like they got that drive. They got that drive. And not to say that you have to be young to have that drive, because you don't. You can have that drive right now. Again, like, I'm 37 years old. You might be younger or older than me. You may be a lot older. You may be a lot younger, whatever. It's good to have that drive and keep that drive. You know, you don't have to give up on that. You don't have to give up on getting stronger. You don't have to give up on being lean or being cut or adding muscle or getting abs. You don't have to give up on that. You really don't. Because what you can literally do, you can start right now. Wherever you are right now watching this video, you might be at the crib, you might be at work, I don't know, wherever you are, you can start right now. You can just start work. You just start doing some exercises, you know. And that's what it takes, you know. Like, you know, when I see things like that, it definitely motivates me. It definitely inspires me to just, man, stay in the gym. Stay in the gym. So I hope that you guys can be motivated by this video. I know I'm definitely motivated when I see people doing certain things. I know I'm definitely encouraged and inspired and hopeful and all of those good things. And hopefully this video can do the same for you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button though. Peace out.